Hey Gremlins, it's Audi from Nailssbyaurie, of course. In this video, I'm going to be doing a Ladybug freestyle set. Even though it is pre-drawn out, I still don't know which way this is gonna go once I start. So yeah, it's actually funny because both me and my husband had the same idea for an inspo set to do ladybugs. I had it internally, he said it out loud, so that's what we went with. I'm going to show you guys this bottle that I got from Hobby Lobby. I decided to use that to start holding my monomer. It's because I recently ordered a new monomer to try, Kiara Sky. Now this is not a promoted video or anything like that, but the bottle came as if it had a leakage in it or it wasn't properly sealed because it just reeked of monomer. Yeah, it reeked of monomer, and I was like, well, I can keep it. I just need to get a different container, so I went and bought one. And it's actually pretty good. I like it. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into this set. This is a edited video. The parts that I edited are mostly the parts where the hands are just sitting there and nothing is happening, or I'm rearranging things, cleaning the brushes, and I more so want you guys to see what I'm doing. So I cut those parts out. Oh, and when the hands go into my UV LED lamp. That too. And I've noticed that on these practice hands I have to always use the nail forms because the plastic nail tips, honestly, I've been having trouble getting them to stick on the hands, even though I'm filing the nails on them, prepping them, whatever, just doesn't stick. So it makes life easier to just use the forms. But the results are always decent, so that's something. If anyone was wondering, I am using Mia's Secret for the acrylic powder in combo with the Kiara Sky. I'm using the cover beige. Yeah, the cover beige, I believe. Just because I don't use it that much, and I figured I might as well start using it on pet sand, start getting rid of it. But the consistency of this combination is actually pretty good. It doesn't dry too quickly. It gives me time to work on it and mold it into the shape that I want to. So, honestly, I have no real complaints. And this brush that I'm using here, it's a Kolinsky haired brush from Anna. It is a crimped brush, and it's a size 10. I got it from Amazon. It's a pretty good price. I want to say maybe around like $20 to $30. And prior to buying this one, I had a size 8 Kolinsky pen brush, also crimped, basically the same one, just size up. And I've had that brush for years. I've been doing nails for about 3 years, and those brushes have lasted me all this time. I can still use the older one if I wanted to, but I decided it was time for a new one. It's not messed up or anything. I just feel like it hasn't been retaining as much liquid as I would like it to. So I bought a new one, and I honestly plan on keeping to buy these because I bought another Kolinsky haired brush. It says it was crimped, and it's also a size 10, but the brush difference is, it's there, and it was also a heavier handle. I like this one because it's wooden, it's more lightweight, the handle's shorter, so if you have a smaller dampen dish, it's not just going to topple out, and I noticed that with the last one I used. So yeah, I really love this brush. I plan on using it a lot until I can no longer use it, and I will buy another one, same brand, same size, or even up a size if I have to. I'm back. So on this nail, I'm going to be doing a chunky red glitter nail. I actually bought this chunky glitter from Temu. I did a Temu haul a couple of weeks back. I bought a lot of things for a lovely price. Don't knock those cheap websites for things like glitters, nail embellishments, charms, all those things. Like, you can get them for the low, okay? But I did want to mention real quick, one thing I noticed when working with chunky glitter, it's a little bit harder to get a flatter finish when you're done. So these nails do end up seeming like they're a little bit bulky. Maybe it's the chunkiness of the glitter, I don't know, but that's nothing a little bit of filing can fix. So ain't no thing but a chicken wing. So yeah, this is gonna be the red glitter nail. On these next two nails, I'm going to be doing somewhat of an ombre, marble kind of feel. It's supposed to represent the sky, and you guys will see in the end how it all like comes together and how it looks with the design I'm putting on top of it. But yeah, so for these designs, I'm using Model 1's acrylic. Unfortunately, they marble a lot, so they're really good for, you know, that kind of design, but I don't know if I would do a full set with these as like the acrylic color. I'd have to do it one day, and maybe I'll record it and then you guys can see how those products work on their own. So yeah, Model 1's kind of a hit or miss for their acrylic powders as far as their pigmenting goes and how well they're mixed. Blues and purples, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, we're gonna make it do what it do with whatever products, so think I've left you guys without my voice long enough. So we're about to get into this nail art. I'm going to be using a mix of Model 1s, I believe Beetles, Model 1s. I should have shown you guys the numbers. I tried to do that, but I was more out of the frame, so it didn't come through, but it's all good. So even though this video is sped up 2 times the speed right now, you can see that when I'm doing my nail art, I'm taking my time. I'm going slow and no rush, because me personally, I'm pretty much a self-critic, a very harsh self-critic, and when the sets aren't coming out how I want them to come out, I get a little frustrated, but in this case, because I'm taking my time, everything came out beautiful. in mind that this video is sped up 2 times the speed, and that when I'm curing, I did cut some of that time out of the video. So it's gonna seem like the curing is in like 10 seconds or so, but it's actually 30 seconds to a minute depending on how I felt the gel was looking. It's because I wanted to prevent it from bubbling. So the curing times are actually probably a little bit longer than what's shown in the video. Just keep that in mind. What I've been doing on this nail is layering the colors that I want for the grass and curing in between just so they don't bleed together. And for the clouds, I used a dotting tool. It just makes it a little bit easier instead of using a brush, but you can still use a brush. Just kind of go in like waving motions if you do. Like you're seeing here, as far as the grass goes, layering up, curing, going back, adding maybe the same color, different color, but just to give that feel of real grass. Now for the mini ladybugs on this finger, I'm also going to be using a dotting tool to create my circles. That's really what this tool is good for, creating dots, circles, because it's pretty, I wouldn't say pretty hard, it's more tedious to do so with a brush to make that perfect circle. And honestly, for this finger, I didn't care so much about perfect circles for ladybugs because, you know, it's a nail set. It is what it is. But the circles came out pretty good, pretty even. I love the dotting tool for this stuff. I wish I can say I was going to do what I wanted to do with just a brush from the actual nail bottle, but wrong. I actually wanted a more crisp look, somewhat, I guess. So I pulled out the brush for it, or rather continued using the brush that I was using to finish this design, which is just like a French nail ladybug. Yeah. the nail art is done, it's time for my chrome. I decided to use a light green chrome over this black polish. I noticed that using chrome over black polish, it makes it a little bit more reflective, a little bit more shiny compared to when you're trying to use it with white or other colors. And I have to try that and see how it looks just so I can compare it for you guys. But black gel polish for these kind of things is a better option in my opinion. And with the chrome, a little bit goes a very long way. If you use too much, the chrome gets a little bit grainy, and I personally don't like that. So notice how I only try to tap the top of the container that the chrome comes in. We are done. I'm tapping the nails off with a gloss top coat from Model Ones. It came in a gel kit that I have, and I decided to use that gel polish top coat for the hand only. But for like my regular clients, I use Beetles for the top coat. It's actually a really good top coat. Like, my clients' designs last the whole time until they come through. So I have no complaints about Beetles. Model Ones I haven't tried on an actual person, so I don't know how good it is with wear and tear. So real quick, do y'all notice my pinky? My pinky? Yeah, that's my stabilizing finger, as most nail techs use. If you ever struggle with like shakiness, I highly recommend you putting your pinky on your own finger. If you gotta rest it on the client's finger, do that. But stabilization of that pinky really helps in getting crisp lines and being more accurate with your applications. So take that as you will. This is how the nails came out. I absolutely love them, honestly. If you made it to this far into the video, you're a real one. Thank you for staying and watching. If you enjoy my video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. You already know the vibes. Thanks for sticking with me as I figure out this editing stuff. But these are how the nails came out in the pictures. Nailssbyaurie. And don't forget to stay tuned for more.